What's up, guys? We're back with another creator interview, and today we're interviewing, let me get this right, Aratiatia. You may know him as the creator of such levels as Parabolic Inverted, Fuga Ad Infinitum, and Singular Duality, which was a team-picked level as well.
Hi guys, how you doing out there? Hello.
Cool.
Hey.
Today, for the second time, we've actually got the creator playing with us himself. So, Aratiatia will answer the questions, and I guess I'll just sit here questioning my existence.
So first, I think we should probably sort of get this out the way. How would you tell people to pronounce your name?
Yeah, good question, because it's really hard to sort of know how to say it. It's Aratiatia. So you roll the R, and then it's Aratiatia.
Okay. So I tried it a few times, and I think I messed it up, but Harry got it right, I think.
I think I got it right the first time.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So
cool.
On to Little Big Planet. What was your favorite LBP game in the series, and why?
That's a really good question. I had to choose Little Big Planet 2 for a couple of reasons. First of all, that's when I sort of became really addicted to creating. I played Little Big Planet 1 when it first came out, but it just didn't grab me. And I sort of didn't really get the whole point of it, and I didn't understand anything about creation. But in the second one, the levels are really diverse. There's a lot more variety compared to LBP3, and it's where I made my first levels.
Well, I guess, yeah, the Little Big Planet 2 compared to Little Big Planet 1 had a lot more tools and stuff. And then I guess Little Big Planet 2 was also like that sort of the high point of Little Big Planet, where there was loads more creation going on. So, yeah.
Cool.
If for creating, so you started with well, you mostly done on Little Big Planet 2. So what do you think is the most useful creator tool? Would it be the same in Little Big Planet 2 compared to Little Big Planet 3, or do you have different favorite tools?
I think the best one for me is actually sticker material, which didn't come along until the Move pack. But I really like it because it's non-collidable. You don't have to do any tweaking on it with the dephysicalizer or anything. You can make it invisible without using any sort of logic tweakers. It's great for placing cameras on. I do a lot of background logic and put it on sticker material. I use it to make pistons, and I put tags and followers and things on there. I just think it's really versatile.
Oh, that's good. Well, we've heard that sticker tool is quite versatile, so yeah, it's good to have more creators like sort of mentioning the same tools. So
Cool.
Where do you get your inspirations from for your creations?
It varies, but a lot of stuff, I guess, from everyday life. When I read my kids' stories at night, sometimes I look at the storybook and something might spark some interest there, or sometimes if I'm at the gym and I see moving parts on machines, that can give me some inspiration. The mechanics of things.
So we know you're in New Zealand. Does the scenery impact you in any way? Because we know New Zealand as having lots of beautiful scenery. So has that actually impacted?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Not really. No, there's actually
not really.
Loads and loads of no, there's loads of nature levels on Little Big Planet already. But one part of the scenery that does sort of make me think sometimes is I live in a geothermal area. So a lot of electricity is made from steam, and there's a lot of silver pipes in the landscape, and they kind of flow over cliffs and roll down and across the land, and there's always steam coming out of places. So sometimes seeing all the pipe work makes me think about making some kind of steamy atmospheric platformer where the metal and the land are sort of merging. That could be quite cool.
Sounds like a good idea. So how long does it typically take for you to make one of your levels?
It varies. The early stuff I just made up as I went along, and so that kind of could take ages and ages as things just occurred to me. But of course, we're a bit rubbish, and I've deleted all those.
Oh no.
Yeah, you could have a good laugh at those. But now I plan a bit more. I have a little book of graph paper. I love drawing on graph paper. So sometimes I do a bit of sketching on it in some evenings. That level Fuga Ad Infinitum took about 3 months to sort of plan and make.
Wow. quite a long time.
So that wasn't. Yeah, some of them have taken longer than that, but yeah, that wasn't too bad. My team pick one, the singular duality, I think it was.
Yeah.
That took me about a month because it was a competition I was entering.
So you sort of pressured into being fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was hammering stuff out every night on that,
It paid
and then
off, though.
most weekends as well.
Got team picked.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, I won that one, funnily enough, with that.
Were you ever one of those creators who would like make a really nice scene and then be like, oh, this would be a nice level, and then flesh it out into a level, or like?
Yeah, sort of.
Yeah.
I started doing that with my very first Little Red Riding Hood. I think it was called Little Red Grappling Hood level. I just really liked one day how the contrast between the red and the green materials, and then I just sort of built it out from there.
It's been a while since you've released sort of a full level. I think you've got a few that are in the works. How long do you think we'll see before we see another level from you?
Oh gosh, who knows?
Who knows?
I've got a hoverboard level set in a swamp that I'm kind of working on, and I've got another level that could be a shooter, like a twin stick shooter.
Cool.
Yeah, so I've got another shooter where Sackboy is the ship, and because you can do lots of really cool things rotating characters, and you can sticker the characters to look like a ship, you can do really cool things where you could rotate the character or put animations on and the ship can change, like a transformer. That'd be pretty cool.
Oh, cool.
So who knows really. Could be any time.
So like a lot of other creators, you've got multiple levels on the go at the same time.
Yeah, but who knows where they'll end up.
Well, hopefully we'll see some of them soon. We'll be looking forward to them, because if your past levels are anything to go by, they'll be pretty good.
Cool,
And
yeah, thank you.
Speaking of your past levels, which one is the favourite level that you've made yourself that you've published so far?
That's really hard. I make all of my levels just for my own enjoyment, really.
Mm-hmm.
When I first started, I used to think, oh, people are going to like this, is this going to be cool? And then I just sort of thought, I'm just going to make stuff that I want to play.
Yeah.
So I really, really like Parabolic Inverted because I think logically it was quite challenging, but it works really well. I can flip the camera and then maintain control from that camera reference. So I really love that one. And Anachronism, I think, has got really cool visuals, kind of a steampunk thing.
Yeah, it does.
I thought I pulled off really well.
Oh, okay. So a selection of two.
Yeah, I would have said my team pick one, but it doesn't work in LBP3. The audio just doesn't work for some reason, and I cannot figure it out.
What sort of tips do you have for other creators out there?
Well, lots of the time if I'm doing stuff that's behind the scenes and is invisible, I use circles of material. Because I remember Media Molecule in some of their early videos suggesting that a circle has no vertices, so it's easy for the computer to render compared to things with lots of corners. So if I'm doing stuff that doesn't need to be seen, I'll use circles, or sometimes I use triangles. I limit my material and decoration palette quite a lot, so I like to keep a few simple, really textured materials, and then either do it modularly, so like you can do stuff that you can then flip or twist or use over and over. And I think keep a few simple mechanics in your level, not loads and loads, like a level that's got boost boots and then a grappling hook and then some other power. I just think it's a bit of overkill.
So sort of just be more focused in your level.
Yeah, keep it simple and do it well. Or you can iterate on that one mechanic over and over. And what's really important is that you need to signpost for the player so they know where to go next. And things
Yes,
to be fairly obvious
definitely we need
sometimes.
that more.
Yeah.
So basically that sort of helps keep your thermometer down then, just using over the same things over and over again, I guess.
Yeah, you can
and sort of limiting
really
your materials and like different decorations and stuff. It sort of helps. That sort of like it helps keep the thermometer down.
Yeah, and make a few really solid sort of pieces that you can reuse and make small and large, and it keeps things interesting and the thermometer down.
That's good. So, is there anything that you'd like to see more of in the LBP community?
Yeah, I really like levels where you get to use the pop-it power-up. I don't think there are enough of those. But I don't think many people are making them well. So I'd like to see more levels where you use the pop-it power-up. More levels where there's not Sackboy, but there's a vehicle of some sort.
Yes. Vehicle, yes, that'd be cool. Yeah, I do think. Yeah, the sack pocket and power-ups, that'd be pretty cool. It's just that we've come across a few, and then sometimes it sort of breaks when there's more than one player in the level, and no one seems to be able to see why. But
oh no.
Yeah. So there's some cool power-ups, but sometimes they don't work consistently when there's more than one player, it seems. So yeah.
Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, because that could be quite cool.
Yeah.
And I'd like to see some more contests and stimulate people to get out of their comfort zone and try some new things. So I really like when there's competitions in the community forums that they have.
As far as I know, I think there is 2 or 3 concurrent contests at the moment that you can really go for.
Mm-hmm.
Although I think deadlines are coming up soon, so you might have missed that boat.
Yeah.
But obviously, if you like to be in contests, definitely always check the like Little Big Planet forums and stuff.
Yeah, I think everyone just needs to be on top of all the forums.
Yeah, because there's lots of exciting stuff going on in there. Yeah.
Yeah, I probably don't check them as much as I should these days.
Yeah, I don't think anyone does.
But yeah, who are your sort of favorite creators? Give us a selection of 5 creators that you think are really good.
Sure. Well, Space Monkey, who you've already interviewed, he's fantastic. He's a really nice guy as well. Now, not sure if I'm saying this right, but Dakrrs, Dakrrs.
Yeah. We don't know how to say his name either.
Yeah, he's got some really cool levels, and he did a really cool couple in LBP3. I can think of one where it's kind of like the landscape's being gradually destroyed and by impacts from space, and the level crumbles. It's really cool.
Yeah, we did that. Yeah.
Lord Warblade, who I think is Australian, he's got some really cool, varied levels. R2D2. He's I think he's dropped out of it a little bit because he was getting a bit disappointed with the dynamic thermometer, but he's got some really cool stuff way back in LBP2. Julesy Jules did a really cool sequence of Star Wars levels back in LBP2, and I think he has released something in LBP3 which uses some more modern tools, so he'd be really cool to see. And one of the sort of gods of LBP is Confa MC, who published so many helpful videos on YouTube years and years ago, back in 2009 and 10, I think.
Oh wow!
He's got some really innovative levels as well.
Oh wow! So that's a good selection of names we were not as familiar with. That's good. That was good. That was a good list. So of them, who would you like to see us interview next?
Gosh, I think out of all of those, the most active is probably Dakrrs.
Okay, so that's good.
Yeah. I know he's on Twitter.
We have an interview with him lined up, so that is good.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So yeah, definitely look forward to that. And everyone, we hope you enjoyed this interview with Aratiatia. I don't think I said that.
Aratiatia.
Yes.
Aratiatia, well done.
Yes.
Thank you.
So definitely check out his levels on lbp.me. The links will be in the description below as always. And thank you very much for joining this interview. If you like this interview, click the like button below to check out all the other creator interviews we have coming up. See you soon.